Hello everybody, welcome to my predictions video for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 7. This one is titled The Wrong Side of Where You Are Now. Alright, so I'm assuming that title means something, but I haven't noticed anything in the promos and sneak peeks to really gauge what it could mean, other than somebody's on the wrong side. Maybe they're seeing things from the wrong perspective. Maybe they should see things from Mel's perspective. Naomi does say in sneak peek, maybe we should listen to him, hear him out, or something like that. Yeah, she wants to consider what Mel says. So I had to reread my notes to make sure I was getting things correctly. She says that they should think about leaving, which is hinting at her joining the Vultures, as we saw in the previous episode. So I'm guessing this episode is really going to spark that and really show what transpires before that. Okay, Madison has second thoughts about the just in case Land Rover. Seems like she doesn't use it, or she doesn't intend to use it, which would make sense. She probably really feels secure there, so she's probably thinking it over and like, we don't need this. We're golden. That's probably how she was feeling. It's like, we'll be alright. You know, we have all these crops now. We're sitting pretty at the end of the world, basically. Okay, Naomi and Morgan try and take care of John, try and get him help. Well, there's a gunfight ensuing between everybody else, the Vultures and Alicia and Luciana. And of course, Althea is just filming this whole thing. She's not even getting involved. She has the firepower in that truck. She's just gonna film it. Like, people are shooting at each other. You could do something, but no. She's just there to film. That's all she's there for. She helped Morgan and John, but that was the only time we really seen her do anything. Okay, as we know, Naomi thinks it's not safe at the stadium, and Madison thinks that they can handle whatever comes at them. She's always had that attitude, because look, they've always come out on top. She's always figured something out. So, like, why would this time be any different? Took care of everybody before the Vultures, and as far as she knows, they took care of them there. Okay, Morgan apparently saves Charlie, I'm guessing from Luciana, because Luciana does have her at gunpoint in sneak peek. Morgan said that this has to stop, that fighting, pretty much that the fighting has got to come to an end, which is fair. Okay, I believe it's a pretty safe bet the Vultures attack at the stadium in the past storyline. There's fire, like fire bombs or something. Something bad goes down at the stadium. And is it a coincidence that Mel is handcuffed? Naomi frees him. Like, just why? Like, you find these people, they take you in, they care about you, They want to make things work, and you just want to go hear this guy out. Now, what I'm seeing might be purely circumstantial, like might not be so cut and dry, but given that she does join the Vultures, I think that's why she might be cutting him loose. Or somebody's planning on killing him, so she frees him. But something obviously goes bad. I'm predicting, since this is the episode before the finale, the mid-season finale, sorry, I'm predicting this is that hinging moment where we find out just exactly what happened to Madison and just exactly what the Vultures do to spark that hatred. Like, yeah, they were a nuisance before they attacked, but they weren't doing anything. They weren't killing people, not directly. They were inconveniencing people, but that's about it. Hey, Naomi and Morgan trying to get John away. Hopefully John lives. Luciana aims at Charlie, who apologizes about Nick. And I'm guessing that's when Morgan comes in and saves Charlie. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, life and death predictions. I'm predicting John is going to make it. It's going to be close, but I don't think he's going to die just yet. I do think they're going to be able to get him somewhere and fix him up. He's a new character. I doubt they would kill. He's like the best part of this season. Honestly, John Dorie is right now the face of this season, and I just don't think they would kill him off at this point. You want to kill him off at the end of the season or season 5, fine, but develop him a little bit more. Do some more. There's so many things you can do with that character. Redeem Naomi. They can work things out, maybe. Who knows? Might be able to he might be able to spark Naomi to change and decide to not stay with the Vultures anymore. They probably won't have a happily ever after, but she might just end up leaving, or he might just end up going with her, which I would be fine with if that is where the show wants to go. Okay, in terms of the whole Madison scenario and the rest of the people at the stadium, I'm really starting to predict Madison did not make it. Unless she's hiding in a bush or something somewhere. We haven't seen her yet in the present. We know Naomi makes it. We've seen Naomi in the present. But she's the only other person from the stadium who, outside of Luciana, Nick, Alicia, and Strand, they're the only ones who have made it. Oh, I'm sorry, Strand was also at the present day in the van, the track. I left him out. I was getting my timelines confused from my review. But, I'm thinking this could be the episode where we find out just exactly what causes the hatred between the Vultures, and 8 will sort of start to wrap things up. And maybe they'll move on to a new threat in the back half, or maybe we don't defeat the Vultures in this first half. But I'm predicting either episode 7 or episode 8, we will see exactly what happened with Madison and everybody else at the stadium. I'm betting that they'll die, and I believe we'll see that this episode most likely, if I had to predict. Okay, that's gonna do it for this video, and I'll see everybody after next week's episode. Episode 7 already. 2 more left. And then I'm guessing we'll have 2-month break, roughly. Maybe during that period of time, I'll do some of those other videos that I mentioned earlier about Rick and Maggie leaving, Andrew Lincoln and Lauren Cohan, respectively. So we'll see. But until then, enjoy this upcoming episode, and I will see you afterwards for the usual review and predictions. Have a good one, everybody, and I hope everybody had a nice holiday weekend. Hope you spent time, family, friends, barbecuing, enjoying yourselves, and just like to give a special thank you to all the veterans, all the people who are still serving our country and putting your lives at risk every day for the safety and security of our country. So I just want to send that message out and just thanking everybody for the service. So all that you do is appreciated. Any of you watch this who are a veteran or are currently in the armed forces, you are appreciated greatly. And that being said, I'm going to wrap this one up, and I will see you guys after next week's episode. Deuces.